On the one side, we focused on patients. How do we connect with them? How do we engage them? How do we ensure that they have access to all the complex healthcare options and resources that we provide? How do we answer their questions? And then how do they connect back to us when they need help?
Patient scheduling, there's traditionally been a hesitancy to release the full schedule for patients to be able to schedule. We worry about inaccuracy of data that patients might enter themselves because insurance cards are very hard to read. Many things have been proven in COVID that it actually does work.
Next 10 years, telehealth is probably going to make a big jump in advancement, especially in the rural communities here in the Ozarks. I just see this being a good thing for everybody all around.
Really, you'll see a range of these types of telehealth and intervention. Remote monitoring is kind of the catch-all term, which sounds a little big brothery, but sometimes it's as simple as you self-track things and text them in to where you have a wearable. The idea of telehealth will evolve from phone call to video to using some at-home devices to transmit information.
The reality is that hackers are now looking to be more aggressive by doing malvertising, by doing drive-by download, by doing targeted ads that carry malware, again, malvertising.
The current solution or the intermediary solution has been to create portals and other things that just make it more difficult. So we've taken this email technology that was so great at the beginning, like boom, 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 efficient, and made it really inefficient. So hopefully something like the Paubox email API can help with that.
Now we are in a post-pandemic era. A lot of things have changed about how healthcare is accessed. What are the security and privacy concerns that are emerging as a consequence of that?
The patients have always wanted to communicate with their providers. We found it was always the providers who are more reluctant because of, again, concerns over security and privacy.
I believe that it's going to be along the lines of secure portals and exposure of that portal either through the web or through an app.
I think a lot of providers are going to, or they should be focusing on the remote working so that you can be a differentiator in market or you can keep your services to what your customers want during any kind of disaster.
I don't think we're ever going to see a departure from an increase in expectations around the level of assurance relative to security and privacy, regardless of the mechanism that we're using.